your bag, put your hand in it. Look, don't put your hands in it. Doing the diamond where you catch me doing my dance with it. This big young boss, if you don't know me, ain't no waiting, ain't no thanking, nigga. You gon' have to show me. That's what I try. 24 with your ass round the eyes. Ain't man, niggas can't believe their eyes. They stare me down and I'm wondering why. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Yo, what these niggas mad at me for? Found up looking cry, baby, like T.O. Don't blame me, nigga, blame a CEO. He wanna take a trip to the money, that's G.O. I got black women, white women, Asian and Creole. Pretty face, pretty feet, no joint for the Frito. So, mouse like cheese, so my nigga.
The fuck, man? It's retarded, dude.
Chino, fuck a fever or a hand out. Ain't shit real. I hop up out the shit that coach a wallet full of C-No. If baby mama and a friend wanna have a trio, when I work that lumber, yeah, she know. I beat that pussy up or beat it up like Devo. Damn, nigga, why you hating on me though? I see it in your face and I can read it like Leo. Everybody know we don't keep it on the D-Lo. Real NT, yeah, nigga know how we roll. Top line looks, guess what I try. 24 with your ass round the eyes. Ain't man, niggas can't believe their eyes. They stare me down and I'm wondering why. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Hold up, wait a second, let me think for a second. Want a break from the ads?
Fuck you.
Assault team, grab the objective and get it to extract. Over.
Behold, and with this love, combined with our strength, we roar out a new strength. Technician I am, wholeheartedly, in life and in death.
Okay, I get it. I'm an info and freak. I'm next up with the pen is gonna heat the paper. Was a problem in the incubator. Mom and dad was the creature maker. Never need the shaker, the beef from back when the pizza later.
I got another guy down there. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, man. Thank God. Jesus, man. Fuck, this is other guy in the server we're looking at. Oh, you son of a bitch.
With holy, they console me when they know me. Sin got a hold of me while they let go of me. I'm double jointed. I'm wicked and I represent the sickness. All you fraudulent, stealing and falling, offending the Father. I'll place you in the deepest, darkest part. There's nobody but you without any food and no agua. I'm black in the sun on you bitches. Sat in a dungeon and ditches. Happiness, one of your guts halted. The kraken has come with the quickness back, and I'm plundering chicks and laughing and dummy trippers exalted. Take on. Fuck the industry, independence. We enemies to them and need that mind. The champ is here. The vamp is near. Listen, you heathens hella hungry and I'm amped here. We are the darkness, but we're leaving. We are the gods that are deceiving. We are the painters of blind faith. We are the children of your rivals, holding guns while reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face. Straight out the gate. I am the public enemy number one. Fuck your flame, I became the name of a gun. Now the parents ain't Aaron because their sons and daughters want to be martyrs, believing in my heart and it's young. All the guys, my balls and rap on my palm that y'all want me to fall, call and crash. Children of your rivals, holding guns while reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face. Straight out the gate. I ain't knocking no more, I'm breaking in.
He was once at the from around the way.
The fuck is the VIP doing, man?
What you should
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre.
What's up?
Give me a funky ass bass line.
What the fuck is awesome in the place to be? Coming on the mic is easy, motherfucking easy. Trains on the beat, yellows on the clock. Listen up close while we big shit out, shit out, shit out.
Well, I'm Eazy-E, I got bitches galore. You might have a lot of bitches, but I got much more. With my super duper group coming out the chute. Eazy-E, motherfuckers cold knocking the boots. Cause I'm a hip-hop thugster. I used to be a monster. If you heard, you think I own a drugstore. Getting stupid because I know how. And if a sucker talk shit, I give him a 8-ball sipping. The bitches are flipping. Slow down and hit a tripping. Continue my tripping. Hitting my switches. Collecting my bitches. The money that I make so I can add to my riches. Then my stash body start rubbing my gap. I'm really good as hell because my pockets are fat. A hardcore building cold roaming the street. And with a hungry life really supply. Because I'm a gangster having fun. Never leave the bar without cracking a gun. Hitting my friends.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Now,
Oh my god, what do you not see the guy right here? Come on, man. God damn, you're right fucking there, all of you. Jesus Christ, man.
rolling through the hood, go tearing shit up. Stick my head out the window and I say what's up. To the niggas on the corner, cold bumping the box. But you know
Fucking
that's an
morons.
alibi
Let this
for
guy
slinging
stand
the rocks.
right here in
A
this fucking
dice
thing.
game sucker said, what the fuck? So I put my shit in trunk and had to try my luck. Hard to roll with my bitch, jocking 24/7.
Come on, why you get in my way, man?
Got another
I hate this man. Thank God they get to switch sides now. We don't have to deal with this bullshit. Fucking camp and shit. It's ridiculous. It's like 7 fucking people in their damn phone.
Then I shot. As As you can see, I cold
Smoke
smoke
this
his
guy.
ass. Because I'm a gangster.
They got one right in front of me while I'm shooting, so I gotta stop shooting.
Hitting hard as fuck, I make your axe work, was it? Well, you should have known
Thanks a
by
lot.
now. Easy does it.
Go right in my line of vision. Right in front of my line of fire.
But how did he do it?
Ain't too easy, man. Should have been 8 and 4 instead of 5.
Now I'ma break it down just to tell a little story. Straight out the box, from the gangster category. About a sucker motherfucker. He's addicted, he's a smoker, button Compton called a clucker. He used to have a house car and golden rings, but the cookie crack took all those things. He must have been stopping cause he broke in my house. Caught the nigga on the street and straight took his ass out. Now I wanted for something that I had to commit. Yeah, I went to jail, but that was the shit. Got to the station about 8:45. Called my bitch to get me out cause I was down for mine.
What? The BRP's right here, oh my god. This guy was in the corner in the back. What the fuck kind of shit is this? I ain't never seen no shit like that. What? That's just insane. Haha, hi BRP. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my god, no way. How many bullets does it fucking take, dude? This game is retarded, dude. The guy we're sitting on the side of the fucking forklift.
In one way or the other,
They're gonna win.
I'm a bad brother. Word to the motherfucker.
Took the fucking elevator up. Nah, the fuck I'm supposed to predict there's gonna be 5 people sitting in fucking goddamn one spot on the side of the fucking forklift. There's a VIP. There's another one. There was like 3 or 4 people down there in that one spot, man. What the fuck?
I've been working, you've been sleeping, flex on purpose, for no reason. Make your business appear black Houdini. Take the top off, like I'm streaking. Compliments feed me, I'm way too conceited. Sharpen my ego, I'm way too strategic. Martin Luther, I've been dreaming. Revolution, that's dangerous thinking. Dangerous thinking. Dangerous thinking. They've been plotting, keeping secrets. Boycotting mortgage, that's dangerous thinking. Boycotting Texas, that's dangerous thinking. Boycott authority, dangerous thinking. Turn up the TV, it's ritual.
Wow. So, and of course, I'm fucking can't pay attention to the fucking everything at once, man. Jesus Christ, man. I'm the only one down there. And I'm fucking watching them fucking running in their spawn still. And it just happens to be one that I'm actually fucking rushing. I hate this guy, man. That is so bullshit. The only reason why that guy fucking killed me is because I was fucking distracted with his stupid teammates that were in the spawn. Fucking nobody else came servers. Why am I playing this game?
Sometimes I can't keep control of myself. Some people
9 and
can't get a
7.
hold of myself. Sometimes I can't get a hold of myself. So I write a reminder, a note to myself saying fuck the whole world. It's a global affair. I just open fire.
Smokey the bear. Come on, kill this stupid VIP and get this game over. I want to get off this map. Oh, Morgan Freeman.
When you see it, revolution is dangerous thinking.
Dangerous thinking.
Dangerous thinking. They've been plotting, keeping secrets. Boycotting mortgage, that's dangerous thinking. Boycotting taxes, that's dangerous thinking. Boycotting authority, dangerous thinking. I am not preaching, wear your best. Nigga, you reaching. I'm peaceful, but I say we're hitters. There might be the black off a nigga like nigga, you preaching. A lot on my mind and my life is cheating. I jump on my speakers, I keep seeing demons. Just gotta think it for no goddamn reason. And probably just mad cause I'm black and I'm green. I am not some kind of magical genie.
Get off the stab, man.
But
half of you heathens.
There's no secret. They've been been watching, getting heated. I've been mobbing, taking meters. Evolution, that dangerous thing.
Bye. Smokey, what are you doing? I really have no clue what I want to do right here. It's hard to predict anything they're doing because they're just half their team standing in the spawn and like one or two of them are actually rushing. See what I'm saying? And I get shot by my own fucking team. I don't even have a chance to kill nobody. I get shot by my own fucking team. You're fucking kidding me, dude. Why did he shoot for it? You're not gonna kill the guy. I'm the only one that can really kill anything. You shoot, guy. You fucking goddamn suck. And you wanna fucking shoot your teammate. You're 3 and 6. What are you doing even pulling the trigger? Oh my god, man. I'm shooting that guy too. Let's go. Fucking bullshit. We're gonna lose because of that idiot. I was about to kill that fucking guy, man. God, these are the only 2 maps that fucking exist today. Hospital and fucking Redline.
Watch me pull up on me real sweet in the drop. But if you fucking with my paper, feel like heat from the Glock. Nigga.
Bottles right over your head, niggas with nozzles right over your leg, niggas are motto, and kill them instead, niggas. We make them lose weight when we get it back, nigga. All of y'all is half nice, half thugs and half ass. Only time I go half is half on a half. But I use a full clip cause I'm a full-fledged killer. Full-time MC, full-time drug dealer. Fuck that, get the fuck back, do to make your skull crack. Tuck that, bitch, your whole town's on my nutsack. Fuck that, put it in your weed, nigga. Fuck that, fuck that, people go right.
Fuck that, the fuck that, baby, make your skull crack. Tuck that, bitch, your whole town's on my nutsack. Fuck that, put it in your weed, nigga. Fuck that, fuck that. We a 8-town representative, strong arm and motherfucker like a talking shit on mixtape. I catch you out and show and beat you with a mixtape. You bitch pump work up, pump shells and blood ooze. I leave niggas like birds. Excuse, just keep on pissing it off like a weak kidney. And you will find your family reading your obituary.
They don't get off. They wanted to bring the pain, so this thing about to set off. Berettas for getting cheddar, just set off.
I got a letter from the government the other day. They told me that the bitches was a shipment of my game. They on their way. 3 minutes to get the cake. 2 minutes.
Oh, come on. Where the fuck is the rest of my team, man? Oh, I go to secure the guy and fucking VIP still. God damn.
Fuck that, get the fuck back. Fuck that, the whole town better love that. Fuck that, put it in your weed, nigga. Fuck that, fuck that.
Bang, bang, kill a man, let his bang, bang. And when I'm in the court, plead guilty, insane. They put me in the ward, I'ma have to maintain. But when I hit bricks, roll the damn thing,
Bang, bang, kill a man, let his brain bang. And when I'm in the court, plead guilty and
I might have to maintain. I love Billy's fucking potatoes for dinner. Shit. I'm gonna kill myself with a frag. What am I doing? That's so retarded sometimes. Crazy, man. Come on, team. Let's go. I'm about to be the bait. 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 Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. I'm about to be the bait. I'll be the bait and kill them. Oh my god. Thank you, team. You just saved my life.
I'm out. Reloading.
I'm stuck in a doorway. I'm stuck in a door. I'm stuck on the wall. Where the fuck was my team at, man? Yo, I was in there for like 5 whole minutes, man. God damn. These fucking idiots on our team, man. Go in there, whack 2 motherfuckers. Got 5 bullets in my clip. Have to reload. It gets no help. I got stuck on a wall.
Life's better with music. And with Spotify Premium, you can listen all day, every day. No data bills, no skip restrictions, no ads. Try Premium free.
You guys are the only one left. Are you fucking kidding me? Kill him! Kill him! Kill this guy already. It's game over. Thank you. Bogus, man. These guys are trash. The last time I do some crazy shit like that, fucking had 2 guys with me too. It's insane, yo.
It's that time.
Like, come on, this guy just went in there and killed 2 people. Maybe we should follow him.
I'm just getting started.
Yo, maybe we could be the guys to come in and kill them and the last guy in the VIP right there. You know, 100 rounder and I'm like, no, we're just gonna hide. We're gonna hide. That guy, let him do all the work. I'm gonna shoot all you motherfuckers, fucking camping bitches. Every bitch I see camping, I'm gonna shoot.
Claim the streets, respect that cheddar, nigga. Luda got twice as much your life, you can charge it for. I'm fitting forward your houses inside my daughter's room. They still have room for
Get the guy up, man.
back to the children up tomorrow.
Not even gonna heal him.
So you can say what you wanna say, you can talk that talk. But real niggas ain't doing no
Fucking moron.
walk that walk. Album for album,
You don't wanna heal nobody, I'm gonna shoot you and you're gonna die, you fucking retard.
just a multi-million man, nigga. How many times is you gonna rap about busting your gun? How many times is you gonna trap without busting your gun? Only shots you ever took were subliminal to the general, disrespecting those doing real time with real criminals. And I ain't never did a day in my life, but it's illegal to walk a day in my life. I paid the price in the cost to be the boss, so you can rest your mouth. I'm universal, Luda never limits itself to the South. I give a damn about your hooting and hollering, it ain't bothering me. I hear you talking, but you ain't made it to breathe. You know where I live, but you ain't made it to me. You ain't made, nigga. I'm having a house party, kid. Come get played, nigga. You got played. My record label never jerked me. So shoot me, stab me, but words will never hurt me. My power from God, so it's even better if you make it this record real.
Come on, man, where is my fucking help at, man? These guys are so trash, man. How did that guy fucking not die when I shot him in the fucking corner there? It's insane, man. Thank you.
See, even without the bass and all that treble, I'm as hot as the devil. But I work for the top floor, homie, get on my level. I been stripped away. away your powers, cause I gave you my blessing. So it'll take more than majority vote to win this election. Man, mixtapes are not, my resume is too hot. And I warned them that I was coming, I got that #1 spot. So unless you using tampons, quit acting stuck up and do like your records say, or shut the fuck up. Like your records say.
Come on, man. I shot him. That's bullshit, dude. They don't fucking come out here and turn the corner. I'm fucking sick of this game. I shot that guy in the fucking head. Fuck his saw gun. That's bullshit, dude. Shot him in the fucking dome. As soon as I turn the corner and he don't fucking die from an instant headshot. You fucking kidding me? He's got. How can you be able to take in shots to the head and back the fuck up? Fuck, mom. No one. Look at my pen. 164. No wonder why. This is not even registered. Bullshit. I shot the guy in the fucking head.
I'ma get him now. Get him. My black pumping and I'm trying to keep that old pumping. If niggas snitching, then I let get him. My black pumping and I'm trying to keep that old pumping. If niggas snitching, then I
Get the fuck out of here that he got that up fast. Stupid host control. Get the fuck out of here. Their whole team is throwing flags too. Wow. Wow, how many fucking frags they gonna throw? God damn. Jesus Christ, man. Get out of the fucking spawn already. Fucking frags for no reason.
I know what I'm doing. Let me get him. His kids not with him. Y'all motherfuckers know me. I'm a rider inside of the South. Got the money in the mattress and the guns in the couch. What up? Putting out cockroaches in the ass.
Wow, man. This guy takes so many bullets, dude. My fucking ping is so fucking ridiculous right now. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna hurry up and hit these people. Oh, but he died instantly. Oh, word. That figures though. They came all the way in here and got out. Oh my god, I'm 11-5, really. That's the only reason why we're fucking doing it. Jesus Christ, team. Now break out the perfume, bitch. And niggas come from off that beach, I'm in that water like a cruise ship. Straight up, tell them I do this. One pistol, 2 clips, I aim at lips. Wayne that shit on y'all. Giving to you from the God. I am the God.
Dedication! My nigga Farrar, rest in peace!
We sit back there. That's right.
No way, man. You should be fucking dead, man.
Money on my mind, money on my
Oh, great.
I think they sipping on that I can fuck with him juice. Test me if you on the bed, man, I'm not gonna lose. I ain't never scared, I'm protected everywhere. And if a nigga disrespect me,
Thank you, teammate, for helping me. You could come around and fucking heal me at any given moment. Wow, he's gonna leave me. I swear to God. I had to fuck that guy to run away like that. The fucking pussy and he throw the other guy throw the frag up there. Fuck out. The difference is they got 2 good players, we got 1. They have no skill whatsoever. You wanna leave me to die? 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 Bitch, fuck you and send me to jail. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. Fucking retarded ass game. Kid left me to fucking die. Fuck this goddamn team. Fuck this game for right now.
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my ride. I got front and back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Bumping new shit by NWA. It was gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my old shit. It went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
Get the fuck out! Motherfucker say what?
Donald B's in the place to give me the pace. He say my man JD is on free base. The boy JD was a friend of mine till I caught him in my car trying to steal an Alpine. Chasing him up the street to call a truce. The silly motherfucker pulls out a deuce. Little did he know I had a loaded 12 gauge. One sucker dead, LA Times front page. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull you off. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't fool me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
I got sent to jail. Oh shit. That was my way of getting out of that game. Fuck it, dude. Left me there fast. I was sitting there waiting for him to fucking do whatever the fuck he was doing. Fuck the dog.
They bring me with a 40 and I start drinking. And from the 8-ball, my breath starts stinking. Left to get my girl to rock that body. Before I left, I hit the Bacardi. Went to her house to get her out of the pad. Dumb hoe said something that made me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe, so I grabbed the stupid bitch by a nappy ass weave. Started talking shit, wouldn't you know? Reached back like a pimp, slapped the hoe. I finally jumped up and he started to shout, so I threw him right across and knocked his old ass out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. Wrapped the 6'4" around a telephone pole. I looked at my car and I said, oh brother, I throw it in the gutter and go buy another. Walking home and I see the G ride. Now Cat is driving, Kilo on the side. As they busted a U, they got pulled over. An undercover cop in a dark green Nova. Cat got beat for resisting arrest. He socked a pig in the head for ripping his guest. Now G is got for doing the crime, fourth offense on the boy.
Join the goddamn game, fool.
The boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash.
Screw you, fool. You'll play, cause I'ma have Jomania and Smith and Balloon. Well, I know not today. So. I was playing with Joe earlier. Yeah, he's horrible. He needs to learn the map so bad. And you know what's fucked up? The first game I played with him was Redline, so you know that's a map you have to learn right there. It's so bad. Yeah, he's got a mic. He was talking. this morning, but never. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe not today. 'Cause we were playing at like 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that, or 10, something like that. They did horrible, but I kind of expected them to do horrible anyway. He likes the game though, so that's all that matters. He'll get better. He gotta learn the match. That's all that is. That's what I told him. You gotta learn the spots, and learn the timing, and learn what gun to use. I think he should use the saw gun. He was using the M16. Fuck yeah, especially if you're a bad player. You only got 3-round bursts. If you ain't accurate, you're gonna miss all the time. Sumo, play a couple games. Hey, bro. I know you wanna play. Busy doing what? You ain't busy, motherfucker. You're in a damn party with me right now. You might be busy on Facebook. That's about it. I don't know. I just took a guess because you're always on Facebook. You're on Facebook early in the morning. When I was online with Joe. Oh wow. This team that we're playing against is really campy. I think I'm gonna leave this game. I don't want to play this. This is a couple games left. I don't want to be in this run these 2 games. So. Not working. You're off work. Personal work. Women are not personal work. A woman is not a job. It's just fucked up, bro. That's just funny, bro. Just fucked up. So it's when did women become a job? I didn't know that. We should get paid then. Where's my paycheck? I'm owed a lot of money then. A lot of money, because boy, I've had some hard jobs. I need to go to court. Get my compensation. Plus emotional distress. This guy, where did he go? A date? Taking somebody else to the golf course? Yeah, that's much better. I mean, you might get the panties then. Hey, you wanna hear something funny? I just came into a game, my first game. Listen, the first game that I played, I did not die. I just killed one person, but it says that I'm 1-1. And that, you can go figure. This game is weird, man. I don't understand that. I mean, I literally only played one game. I got shot by a couple bullets, but I didn't die. I don't know. This game is weird. Now I died, and I'm about to leave. Fuck this. Man, why do I keep putting late games, man? Oh my god. I'm not really in the mood to play AA for some reason. Where's my dog going? He's right there. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Can I get in a game that's just like 2-0 or something? 2-1-1 or something? Jesus Christ, man. These games where teams are already getting skunked and shit, man. It's ridiculous. Because I'm not playing in a party. That's what it is, man. Again. Yes, a lot of people look weird. All you gotta do is go to Walmart. No, I don't like going to Walmart. I hate going there. I go in there for dog food. That's it. Or dog treats. That's it. Or cleaning supplies. That's it. Easier from the dollar store. Sumo, you ever shopped at a dollar? You probably never shopped at a dollar store. Yeah, you probably never been to a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General. Like Sumo, you never ate off the McDonald's dollar menu. You ain't never had a dollar menu. Me neither. I don't never eat there. I got Burger King. Probably, yeah. And their breakfast. And their breakfast. Yeah, that is weird how almost every time I go in there, the ice cream machine is down. Weird. Makes you wonder. Every time I order a McFlurry, it's sorry. I think that's every McDonald's, man. It's like on purpose. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Damn. That's insane. That's a low number. The food, whatever they use for their meat, my stomach don't like it. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I don't think their burgers are burgers, man. They do something to my stomach. It's like only like 2% meat or something. Like, it's crazy. You gotta look it up. I forget what percentage of it is, but they were doing a study on it, and they said McDonald's burgers have so little actual meat in it. It's like almost all. Yeah, well, I like to know what I'm putting in my body, what I'm consuming. Well, when it comes to that, yeah. When it comes to that, no, you have to with fast food. Okay, but there's a difference between a donut. A donut is just nothing but fried dough. Okay, you can't. There's no preservatives in fresh bakery donuts. The donuts that I eat. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what you're eating at McDonald's. What you're eating at McDonald's. Okay, and plus it's not. Well, first of all, you're dealing with, when you're talking about McDonald's, you're talking about a large multi-billion-dollar franchise that's set on only making a profit, whereas I eat bakery donuts from a freaking bakery who don't give a shit about how many donuts they sell. They just make donuts. There's only one place in the whole country that they sell to, and that's this town. They sell their donuts to all the gas stations. So at the end of the day, there's no incentive for them to screw people over and give people garbage just to make profit. Doesn't mean they don't do it. But yeah, the McDonald's pancakes are alright. Their coffee's okay, it's just too hot when you get it. But think about it, Sumo, you don't know what they're using, man. For all you know, they could be using cloned fucking cows, man. For real. I remember, yeah, when you hear something fucked up. So, I would definitely care. I don't want that. I want that. No, that's forbidden, yo. That's like, yo, doesn't the Bible say something about that? You're supposed to eat. You can't eat that. A cloned animal or a cloned human is not God's creation. Therefore, I don't know how to explain it. Therefore, it would be. No, I think that would be an abomination. I would think that God would consider that an abomination if we made a cloned fucking animal. Because you think that it's going to be straight fucking cow? No, they're going to combine all kinds of other shit with the genetics and the DNA and all that other shit. Well, look at that fucking half pig, half sheep they made over in China. So you want to eat that shit? Yeah, that's definitely wrong. That's disgusting. Yes, that's a sin. That's one of the reasons why Noah's flood happened. If you want to read the Bible and be technical about what the Bible says. Oh my God, man. Jesus Christ, team. Thank you. I would definitely have a problem eating a cloned cow. It's an abomination. It's a sin. I'm telling you right now that would be a sin. That has nothing to do with it. There's nothing to do with it. You're still eating and partaking. I guarantee you that would not be good for your body. I guarantee you it would not be good for your body, first of all. And second, that's created in a lab, so it wouldn't be the same as a real cow. So it would be different it would be different. Who's to say that wouldn't be bad for you? Even worse for you than eating a regular cow. Yeah, clone yourself. I don't know how they do that shit. These people are throwing like 7 flashes. Wow. Oh, come on, man. This guy almost let me be fucking killed right here, dude. I am about to leave, dude. I am about to fucking leave. I'm done playing this game today, dude. This camping shit is so fucking annoying. I hate this game, man. Look at my team, dude. I'm leaving. There's still... Yeah, me too. I like all... it don't really matter. Oh my God. 100%. I think abortion is bad, so of course I think contraception is bad. What does that have to do with condoms? That's not what contraception is. No. No, contraception is when the church has to get in on the whole paying for the abortions and the all the other shit that comes along with helping women and all that other shit. Like you said, birth control. I disagree with birth control. I think birth control if you ever looked into birth control, you would have the same opinion as I would. It's actually very harmful to women and causes cancer and a lot of other things. It also teaches your child at 15 years old that she can go have sex with who she wants to have sex with. She can't get pregnant. And if that woman ever wants a child, it can also make it to where when they have children, they'd have deformed children, or their children have disabilities. There's a lot of things that doctors themselves are against. A lot of doctors are against birth control. A lot of them. But it's like, what can you do? It's a free market system, and somebody created it, and it's on the market. And if it doesn't get banned and it's allowed, it's gonna be sold. So if you made cyanide fucking goddamn available on the market, people would buy fucking cyanide and be killing people with cyanide. So and it would still sell regardless of it killing people. So this is the way the world works. I think most parents give their daughters fucking goddamn birth control and they have no fucking clue what it really does. I've actually dated girls that had birth control and they couldn't have kids because of it. Because they had birth control when they were teenagers. No, but later in their life when they're not taking birth control anymore, when they want to have children, they can't have children. You get what I'm saying?
I'm empty. Give me cover.
All you gotta do is go look into it. Look into the social studies and the scientific studies. Exactly my point. You don't care enough to look into it. So you're just like any other person in the world would be like, well, I don't believe anything because I'm too lazy to go look at facts. I'm too lazy to go look at facts. I'm too lazy to go research anything in the world. So I'm just gonna believe what they tell me on TV, what they tell me, because I would rather not go look at it myself. I would rather not go research it myself. It's like being a Christian and not reading the Bible or knowing the Bible. You just made the everybody else statement right there. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna research it. Well, if you're not gonna research it, don't have an opinion on it. You can't have an opinion either way. You're not gonna research it. Yeah, well, you don't need to speak your opinion if you're not gonna research. I have I bet you won't tell me. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. You only become intelligent from researching. You don't wake up one morning and know something like, I know that now. Yeah. Well, if you're going to form an opinion on something or bring up a topic about something, then you should have researched the subject. What research? Garbled nonsense off of talking heads.
I'm empty. Need cover.
Moral? Don't get moral research. There's no such thing as inner moral. What? Inner moral. Well, I mean, yeah. If you don't agree with birth control for that, that's a whole lot different. But you know, that's talking about whether you believe in it or not. You know, that's different than actually knowing what it does to the body. That's different than knowing what it does to the body. Well, I mean, I don't have my phone working right now, so I can pull up the information. But I'm pretty sure if you Google harmful risks to taking birth control or scientific studies that about birth control or anything of that long, it's just like abortion. It's just like actually there's articles you can read. Google doesn't do anything. Google doesn't give you anything but news articles or scientific papers or things of that nature. It's not the internet. It's called research. Okay, thank you very much. It's called researching. Actually, Sumo, everything is on the freaking internet. What the hell are you talking about? This is 2017. This is 2017. Everything is on the internet. You can literally go online and read any book that exists on planet Earth. So yes, everything is on the. Yes, you can. What books? What books? Anything that's mainstream or known or in any academic study or anything that's done by any academia is online on the internet. You know that. Oh my god, that guy just killed his own teammate. Wow, what an idiot. This guy literally just shot his own teammate to try to kill somebody. That was funny. Yes, that is. Anything that is public is on public record. Maybe some classified. So you want to go into specifics and like the larger scale of secrets, speak secret shit and all that shit. Of course, that shit ain't on the internet. But you know what the fuck I meant, bitch. No, I'm talking about, motherfucker. Your specifics and shit. Everything that's you want to know if you want to gain knowledge is on the internet or in a library. Go to a library. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Every major doctor writes papers, and it all gets posted on the internet. Yes, and they do that. That's what they do. That's what they do. In America and the Western world. In America and the Western world. Sure, we ain't got no Muslim science. Yes, it has. Sumo. Yes, it has. Everything. Yes, it has everything. Everything. Anything that has to do with academia. Anything that has to do with academia, studies, polling, anything like that, research, archaeology, geology, you name it, it's all there for you to find. It's all there for you to look up. Because
can you invite me?
Well, there you're wrong too. There you're wrong too, because you can get on YouTube and listen to all those scientists and professors have their own fucking videos that they post on YouTube. 90% of everything is there. If you were in the game right now, I would shoot you. I would shoot you. You and your damn specific, Sumo. I'm gonna shoot you in real life. Nah, it would. Why do you think you use it to study college, dumbass? If you're in a university, dear goddamn professor don't even give you a book anymore. They go tell you to go look it up on the fucking internet. They go look it up on some website or read the book online. You can read books online now. You don't even need to carry books. No, you can't. Yes. All the smart people in the world publish their shit on the internet. Stephen Hawking, Ray Kurzweil, no. You take some goddamn trips to around the world. I've read more books in my life than you could even count. Shit. You don't even read books. You know, Sumo, you have to actually pay to read books online. Sumo, I'm cheap. Think I'm gonna pay to read a book online? Well, I can go check it out at the library. I haven't read a book in a while though. No, you haven't. Never. Yeah, because you went to college. Yeah, you used to read lullaby books and shit, like the nursery rhyme books with the little pictures and stuff. Sumo, those don't count. Little pop-up pictures and shit. Those don't count. That guy tried to come here again and got fucked up. Wow, man, I didn't know there was another one over here. Yeah, I don't know everything. I know enough to know enough. I know enough to know enough. That's all that matters in this world. You know enough to know enough. There's always somebody smarter. There's always more to learn. You don't think that way, Sumo. You don't think that way. You don't try to learn more. You don't try to expand your mind or expand. There's nothing more important than feeding your brain with knowledge. No, there's not. Well, listen, you can't feed your mouth full of food without that knowledge. Yeah, but then you need more knowledge to feed your mouth with more food and more food. Lots of food. Knowledge is power, bro. Sumo, what does it what does it gain a man to gain the whole world? To gain the whole world and lose his soul. What does it what does it always remember that. Just saying. No, you don't sound like Sumo. You sound like a libertarian. You sound like a lefty. He's a lefty. Oh, they're talking about contraception and shit. But no, you didn't. You started off saying it wasn't wrong. Well, I don't believe in it because I don't believe in abortion, and all that. So, you know, that's not just morals. That's just but okay. But how can you have those morals if you don't have anything to believe in the first place? If you don't have the if you don't read anything or have any knowledge of anything, of knowing what it is that you don't even believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't not believe in something and not know about what you don't believe in. So you have to actually know what's being done. See, I've actually listened to people talk about what they do during abortion procedures and actually how old the babies are and what they actually do. Well, well, this is the reason why I say that. Because you have people that believe in abortion, right? And this is the reason why that I say that is because you have people that believe in it and they don't have a fucking clue that they take the baby, pull it out of the fucking womb, they take a fucking little thing that's like a like you would do to a cow or a fucking, like you about to kill an animal. They take the little spike thing and they put it on its head and they hit it and they kill it. To who? Hey, well, MC doesn't probably know that that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people believe in abortion because they say women's right. Well, they do it either or. But a lot of people think that abortions only happen when the woman is like barely pregnant and the baby is like an egg or something, or it's still no. When the baby is like formed and it's a baby and they have an abortion, they have to pull the baby out and they pluck it in the head and is dead. And that's most of the abortions. It's because most women don't know they're pregnant until the baby starts forming. You know what I'm saying? Like they start feeling something, and then all of this, you know what I'm saying? Like the baby, like you know, like oh, it's disgusting. Yeah. Or let somebody adopt the baby. That's the way I view it. There's too many people out here that can't have kids, that want kids, that would take care of the kids. And you know, it's fucked up, guys, right? Here, I'm gonna hit you with the hard facts, okay, about abortion. So, because a lot of people don't know what abortion was founded on, okay? So, Margaret Sanger, you know who she is, right? You know who Margaret Sanger is. Okay, she's the woman that founded Planned Parenthood and abortion. Now, she was quoted as saying, "No, I'm serious. She wrote it in her books. She wrote it in books. So you can go read her books, okay? She said that the purpose of abortion originally was to exterminate black people." Because she says that black people, no, I'm serious. Margaret Sanger, she was a pen pal with Adolf Hitler. A lot of people don't know that. She was pen pals with Adolf Hitler. They've got letters that they wrote back and forth to each other. I mean, this woman admired Hitler. So she was a eugenics. She believed in eugenics. And so the whole idea of abortion was they had black people were free in this country, getting freedom, right? So they needed a way to get rid of them and exterminate them. And she said, plain as day, to all these white women in this fucking thing, at the foundation of Planned Parenthood, nonetheless, the day it opened up, that they were going to exterminate black people. Now that's what she said. Okay, so if you go look at the numbers, for the people that the race or the races that of the women that are aborted, you know, they always make it look like it's the high school blonde white girl that, you know, had too many beers and got pregnant, or got raped by her daddy and got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? They always make it look like it's the white women having all the abortions, but the reality is, if you go look at the numbers, I think 80% to 75% of abortions are inner city minorities, mainly African American. So you have to ask yourself the question, right? Why are black people, why are the Planned Parenthood clinics and the abortion clinics in the black communities, why are black people assisting in, like, they're assisting in their own extermination and don't even realize it? Because Planned Parenthood is not set up in your community, Sumo, is it? No, if you got to go all the way downtown where the projects are, where all the black people are at, and you gotta think about that. You have to think about that. You know, that's really, I'm not saying that its only purpose is exterminating black people, but that's one of the main focuses, and you have to think about that for a second. You have to realize that the person that founded it. So as a person that believes in abortion and believes in Planned Parenthood, most people don't even fucking know that the person that founded the organization didn't even found it for abortion for white people. It wasn't white women that they intended it for. They set up their shops in the inner cities and in the, you know, poor black communities, because they saw it as a way of getting rid of black people. Yeah, she says it, you know, in her own writings, and that's like whitewashed, and not even, you know, let's not talk about that. You know, they hold Margaret Sanger up like she's some hero at all these little abortion rallies and shit like that. You got black women out here fucking, you know, all hail to Margaret Sanger, right? Don't even know that the woman in her own books wrote about how they needed to use abortion to get rid of black people. I also believe it's a form of human sacrifice, because they could do human yeah, like, make them believe, like, if you could, that's exactly what you do. You what? No, that's the thing. Most people are gullible and susceptible. Most people are not like us, that are free thinkers, individuals. They will just feed on whatever the trend is or whatever is cool and what's popular. That's why Jesus said the road is narrow. Jesus himself said there will be few and not many. That few will enter and many will perish. There's a reason why he says that, because even God himself knows that. That's why he had to come down here and down a cross, man. I mean, he had no choice. He had to make it as simple, as easy for people to make it to heaven as there possibly can be. And what's the simplest way to make it to heaven? To believe in somebody and believe that they died for your sins and just confess your sins. Like, that's so simple. Think about how simple that is, Sumo. You know what I'm saying? To get eternal salvation. It's not very hard. I mean, it's hard, but at the same time, it's not very hard. You know what I mean? So God even makes it simple for human beings, which shows you we're a simple-minded people. We are. For the masses. I'm speaking for the masses. For the masses, that otherwise we wouldn't see the world the way it is today. If it was on the otherwise, we wouldn't still see governments in power. We wouldn't see kings. We wouldn't see queens. We wouldn't be told what to do by police officers. I mean, you wouldn't see the world the way it is. Most people just do what the fuck the law says. You know. Calories. I'm playing like shit in this game. It's because I'm freaking talking. And I hate this map. so sick of this fucking map, dude. Smokey, go fucking lay down. Thank you. Oh, the one time I get on crossfire is the end of the game.
Defense team, defend the objectives and secure enemy ordnance.
Food retreat. What the fuck are you talking about, Simone? Who are you talking to? Pink Fluffy Petunia? To show us to appreciate the finer things in life and the small things in life? That's exactly what I said. To show us how to appreciate the little things in life. To show us that God appreciates little things, so why shouldn't we appreciate little things? That God created them, didn't he? And he said, so what does it say in the Bible after every creation he made? He said, does it not say that he created all things and he saw that all things were good? So if he saw that all things are good, therefore we should see all things as good, even if we don't like them. It should be all good to us. If it's all good to the creator, then it has to be all good to us. Who created us? We ain't created ourselves, did we? Yep, he created everything. Look at he saw that they were good when he created them, didn't he? That's what it says. You telling me that God's word is a lie? You telling me God's a liar? I mean, if you want to say that God's a liar, then, I mean, hey, I guess God's a liar. I mean, they might not be good to have in your house, but they also live. Them same bugs also live in the wild too, on their own, bothering nobody, and nobody bothering them. So keep your house clean, and you won't have them.
Get cover, grenade!
How I play this PS4. How I play this PS4.
Weapons out.
Pests. I don't know. Oh man, this is fucking bad. Parasites, yeah. Duh, they wouldn't exist if
How I
he
play
did.
this game on PS4.
Yeah, on PS4.
Defense team, defend the objectives and secure enemy
They did
ordnance.
create that. They did. He did create that. Of course he created that. Everything he created. No, they
Should
didn't.
I get this?
God created the fact that it could happen. I'm pretty sure the first disease was not man-made. No, Sumo. God allows it. God allows it. Therefore, he created it. He created evil, didn't he? What is death? Death is disease, and he created death. He created death. Death is death. Disease is death. Disease is death, right? So yes, it is. The ultimate disease is death. No, the ultimate disease is death. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the one disease you cannot cure. And you are born. Did you know you're born genetically and DNA wise to die? Yeah. So it's a disease. It's a disease that cannot be cured until the end of the day, till God decides there's no more death. It is, because it didn't exist at first.
How come it not on PlayStation Store?
It is. It's in. You have to go to Shooter Generals or just type in America's Army Proving Grounds in the search engine. He did create it. He did create that. Everything that exists is his creation. Whether you want to think so or not, it is
Should
all
I
his
get
creation.
this game? Question mark.
Right?
I now see it.
No way.
You're good to go.
How could the son have a son if the son is dead?
Cover
It
me.
makes no sense. Oh, okay.
Reloading.
Okay, what the hell is up with your story? You went from the...
Defense team, defend the objectives and secure enemy ordnance.
He is. Listen. The argument is this, right? So you have to think. Okay, in that case, then when Adam and Eve died, why the hell are we still dying? Because we didn't sin. They're the first original sin. Why couldn't their kids not sin? Okay, how come when their kids were born, their kids were automatically assigned to death? They were automatically assigned to death. They hadn't sinned. They weren't the ones that went against God. It was Adam and Eve that did it. Yet their children were somehow caught up in that, and then their grandchildren, and then they're on and on and on. You can honestly understand this if you know scripture, and you know that until Abel may have murdered Cain, but I mean, Cain may have murdered whatchamacallit, right? But Abel wasn't a sinner. Most people that lived weren't sinners after Adam and Eve, right? Most people, follow God's creation, God's law. Yes, because He created evil. Therefore, all things that are associated with evil, yes, He says it in the scripture. It says it in the scripture. It says it in the scripture in Psalms. It says, "For I am the creator of both good and evil." Explain it, because okay, think about this, right? So it's like it's not like the yin yang theory. It's actually the opposite. So it's in Psalms. It's in Psalms. Just Google Psalms and you can do Bible search. You can do a Bible search on your fucking. They got Bible apps. You can do Bible apps. You never heard of those before? No, you get the. I use the. Well, I don't have a Bible, so I have to read the King James Bible on my phone. So, no, it's actually more convenient. I can just type in whatever verse I want to read or whatever book I want to read. But anyways, think about this, right? So if God created a perfect world where there was no evil, there was only good, right? There was only good. Okay, it's in Psalms. It's either in Psalms or Proverbs. Yes, it's either in Psalms or Proverbs. Yes, it is. Okay, well maybe it's Isaiah then. It's in one of those prophetic books that he's talking to. It's one of those prophetic books that is considered one of the books where he was having conversations with somebody and giving them thoughts to write it down, whatever. It might be Isaiah, because Isaiah does have a lot of those. Is it King James? King James. I don't want to hear nothing but the King James version. Well, because Google won't pull up the King James. No, that's not it, because the King James version. No, that's not the same verse. That's not the verse that I'm talking. Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, see, he says okay, so he says I create evil. He says I create evil in the verse, right? So you calling God a liar? At the end of the day, that's what he says. So I believe the purpose of him creating evil, death, disease, infection, whatever you want to quote that with, death or the suffering of human beings in general, just the word suffering. Let's just use the word suffering. The whole purpose of that is, what did God create us in the first place for? Because he was bored and freaking lonely, okay? He existed for eons and eons and eons and eons of an existence without us. We can literally look at archaeology and human history and be like, we're only like 10,000 years old, maybe 15. Like we ain't that old. Okay, so think about this. God existed for an entire eternity without us for a long time. We've only been around 15,000 years. So evidently, if we're the first creation, which I believe we are, what the Bible says we're the first creation. He never created man before or after us. Now he did have the angels and the heavenly host, but that's all robots, right? That's all robots. That's basically, they do it. Everything has an assigned position. An angel that's in the orchestra is not going to one day want to be something else. So angel that's sitting there bowing to his feet, singing praises to him all day is not one day going to wake up and have free will and go want to be in an orchestra. You get what I'm saying? So God was bored and fucking lonely and wanted to create free will in the universe. He's an experiment. We're his experiment, okay? He's a big giant experimenter. That might sound fucked up, but it's the truth. We're an experiment. He was bored and lonely. So all that suffering or all that what we consider suffering is his experience. Everything we see, everything we touch, everything we feel is his experience. That's hard to fathom and comprehend, because he's God and you can't comprehend with something that you can't see physically. You can't touch it. It's there, but you don't. Until we die and pass over to that other side, we won't even understand nothing about this world. What its a whole purpose of it is. For we are living incarnation. Not, I won't say of God, but in some way we are, because without his actual breath, right? We're told that in the scripture, he breathed life into us. Which what does that mean? It means we have God's spirit in us, right? That's why we're spirit beings. Did you know they can actually they did these studies over in Europe. I think they were called the starts with a C. What they were doing, they wanted to prove the paranormal, right? You know, so what they figured out is that, okay, so you know how in the world, right, you have radios, we have television, we have all this stuff, right? Now, how does that stuff exist? Like frequencies and shit, right? Like it sends off like signals and shit, right? Like radio waves and shit like that, right? So they figured out that our body, our spirits, our how do I put this? Like instead of saying light, it's like, think of it as electricity. Think of a giant walking being. It's like an electricity. You're like a giant being of electricity. You get what I'm saying? So that's how they can read that we have a soul or a spirit, because it's tied to to frequencies and shit like that. I don't know. It's like weird and scientific, and it's, you know, I don't know. I just started researching that shit myself. So, but what I've learned from what I've researched is that's why scientists are moving away from evolution and going into the whole created by aliens nonsense bullshit, because I mean, we can now prove that ghosts exist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, think about how do they have those TV shows, right? They have those TV shows where they go hunting ghosts and shit like that. How do you think they read how do you think they find the spirits? It's EMPs, magnetic pulses. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know how to explain. So I mean, come on, man, you got to think about it. Like, we were like, before, I don't know, maybe our light being or whatever we have that's in our physical body like existed before we were put in this body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's crazy when you think about it. I just know that there's a God, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I could debate that with the smartest freaking evolutionist professors in the whole world. I'd sit down and put them to shame. Seriously, anybody that believes that we came from a monkey just is ignorant in science and ignorant in fucking history. That's a lazy argument to say that. If you think about it, evolution is the laziest argument ever presented to explain our existence. The laziest. Yeah, we started off as a little swimmy thing in a little bit of lava, and then turned into a lizard, and turned into a monkey, and turned into a human being somehow. Like, everything came from this little tiny lizard. This little tadpole turned into the whole what we see out here in the whole universe. Get the fuck out of here. It's just laziness, man. It's like somebody was sitting next to a lake one day and said, oh, so that's how lizards are formed, so maybe that's how the whole world formed. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because that's how salamanders are. You know, you go sit by a lake, you'll see little tiny little baby salamanders and shit. And, you know, they start off as little, like, you ever seen a fish? They start off like a little tadpole. You know what I'm saying? So I guess somebody just, yeah, I don't know if you go fishing in your world over there and with the rich people. Y'all might not go fishing. The tadpole, though. People don't even know what a tadpole is. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure whoever came up with that idea had to yeah, it turns into a fish. But apparently it does turn into a lizard or a salamander. I don't know. Yeah, I know what they are. Those little tiny little things that turn into something. I don't know what they turn into. They turn into something. Oh yeah, frogs. Okay, yeah, frogs. That's what I was thinking of, fucking frogs. So yeah, anyways, that's what I'm saying. Somebody had to be seeing some, like they did an experiment on a frog or something. Saw that, I don't know, but whoever came with that idea that like a tadpole came out of this molten lava of rock and turned into like what we see today, it's lazy science, man. That doesn't explain anything. Like, Right, exactly my point. Like, how can you prove that? How can you prove that one little tiny thing turned into all these different type of freaking animals we see that exist today? You know, it's much easier to prove that the dinosaurs shrunk in size and became the lizards we see today than it is the other shit. No, because you can scientifically prove that. You can prove that if you raise the air pressure in the atmosphere to a certain degree, which was what it would have been in the Garden of Eden, because you got to remember, God created everything perfect. So at perfect air pressure, you would have 12-foot human beings. You would have like 9-foot human beings walking around. You would be so strong. You would be so strong, like I told you before. You'd be able to run 100 miles like it was fucking nothing. Like you'd run 100 miles and then you'd be ready to go do another 500 miles. Like you'd be that fucking strong. Your lungs would be that strong because of the air pressure. So, and with that, you get what we find in fossil records, which is 50-foot fucking wingspan dragonflies. Could you imagine being alive at that time and seeing fucking dragonflies the size of fucking, you know, the size of your car? Like, they probably were pets. Exactly my point is they probably were pets. Okay, they probably were. Think about this, right? When God first created us, right, all the animals were pets. None of the animals feared us. Not the lions, not the tigers, not the bears, nothing. Why do the animals attack us? Because they're afraid of us. It's the only reason why wolves attack us. The only reason why a bear will attack you, because they're afraid of you. They're afraid because for last, you know, thousands of years, that too, but for thousands of years, they've also been hunted by us too. So before the Garden of Eden, you know, before we fell, how does the Bible tell us how long Adam and Eve was even in the garden? You know what I'm saying? They don't tell it. It's like the biblical story makes you think, if you read it and you just read the Bible and you're just nonchalant about it, it makes you think that, okay, God created them on the 6th day, then he rested on the 7th, and then on the 8th day they sinned. And then we have what we have today. I believe that they were in the garden for at least a couple hundred years, maybe 1,000 years before they got to 900 years old and died. Like, they could have really been like 2,000 years old before they really died. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way for us to know when exactly they fell. We just given the story of, you know, which to be honest, what Moses wrote was nothing more than like Indian oral tradition. I mean, it was just passed down stories that were verbally passed down for thousands of years. So there's no way of knowing how old this planet is. But I believe that Adam walked around with dinosaurs. Eve walked around with dinosaurs. I don't know if you believe that shit, but I don't believe the dinosaurs were some human-eating, you know, carnivores running around the earth, because God didn't create anything to eat meat, right? We can look at fossil records, right? They've actually gone and looked at the fossil records for the dinosaurs and shit and realized that they weren't meat eaters. Most of the ones they thought were meat eaters, they have to go look at their teeth and be like, wait a minute, they actually weren't carnivores. Alright. Let me finish this one game right here and I'll peel him. Who? No, it was my uncle. I ain't got no damn company. I'm not talking to that girl. I'm not talking to that girl. Fuck that girl. She can kiss my ass. No, she didn't say nothing. That's the whole point. Nothing. It turned into nothing. So, I'm over that situation. I'm over it. Officially, I ain't gonna be single. I ain't gonna be alive for what, maybe 20 more years anyway. I don't give a shit. Like, single and mingle, right? Oh, I'm gonna try to do. Oh, I don't believe this world is gonna be around for 20 more years. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Have you not looked out your window and see what's going on? I told y'all. Listen, man. It's just like we're on a timeline, man. We're on a timeline. You could either get your soul right with God now, or think that this earth is going to be around for 500 more years and try to build yourself a legacy and get a statue. No, I'm just saying, we could see the second coming of Christ in our lifetime, bro. We really could. I mean, have you not noticed since that eclipse happened, how all of a sudden all these crazy things around the world have been happening? People's anger all of a sudden is like went to the 10th degree. Earthquakes happening every fucking day. Record fucking monsoon fucking hurricanes and shit. Of course. Well, it was. That's what the Bible says was going to happen, right? If you actually read the scripture, the Bible talks about us having this technology at the end days. The way that have you ever read the verses where it talks about people being able to have communication with each other instantly and all that stuff like that, and the web that encompasses the earth. You never read that part of Revelations? It actually says a spider web around the whole world. And just think about that. 2,000 years ago, this guy's just talking about the fucking internet, man. Like, people are insane to think that the Bible is not, like, inspired from God. Whether you want to believe God is a person, a hairy-chested man sitting on a fucking cloud somewhere, or what I believe that he's just the essence of the entire universe. He is the universe himself. I don't know how. That's the only way I can wrap my head around it is he has to be like everything, because he's everywhere at all times, right? It's what the Bible says. He's everywhere at all times and all knowing. So it makes sense that he would be everything. He's in everything, or I don't know how to explain it right. Oh, that's probably some nonsense, some Nostradamus bullcrap or something. The Bible says nothing. It says the false prophet, the dragon, and the Antichrist. And if you actually decipher the Greek terminology that was used, the Antichrist, you can either believe the Antichrist is an individual, or you can believe the Antichrist is a world system. Either way, it's still going to be a world system. It's set in place either way, and that's what you see being done politically right now. It's what globalism is all about. One world government, one world currency. I mean, all that shit's predicted in the Bible, man. That's why I used to get so frustrated arguing with people that call themselves fucking Christians, and they sit there trying to tell me that it's a conspiracy theory, that a one world government is a conspiracy theory. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You claim to be a Christian, so have you not read your Bible? It says that there's going to be a one world government in the last days. That's what it says. That's why I know we're not right there yet, because that ain't happened yet. They ain't close to that. There'd be too much pushback for that. And you know what? They could have used Donald Trump for that reason. Just to get a gauge and see how many people are for nationalism. I don't believe Donald Trump for 1 second is for real. I think he's 100% sat down and told what to do. He was probably told beforehand. Why? How was he so confident and cocky though? Like, come on, man. He was told he was gonna win. How you gonna have them bad? And then think about this, right? They had his numbers. Like, wasn't he losing? Like, wasn't Hillary supposed to win like 68% of the votes or something like that? Like, they were predicting the polls and everything.
Patch me up.
And he only had like 30-something% chance to win going in, and he wins. Come on, man. He wins, so he ends up beating her in a landslide. This is the whole reversal of what they said was going to happen and what all the experts predicted. It's almost, it's just like, man, they wanted that shit, dude. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that motherfucker's trying to really turn America around. It's the best country on earth. That's fucked up how we got all these hurricanes going on, and you turn on the news and they're still out there trying to just talk about Donald Trump, trying to make him look like a racist. It's like all these people are fucking suffering and all this shit going on, and still the media only gives a fuck about Donald Trump and his fucking hair. It's ridiculous. I turn on the news to try to get information about Hurricane Irma and, you know, what's going on down in Houston. And then all I hear is Donald Trump today It's like, what about the fucking starving people right now down there in the fucking hurricane, man? Or the millions of people across the planet suffering from all this crazy shit. There's been earthquakes everywhere. Fucking crazy shit, bro. I really didn't realize it until I started, you know, just paying attention to what was going on. I thought it was only America getting hit, man. It's everywhere, bro. And it's crazy. It's just, it started with that fucking solar eclipse the day after the eclipse. Who knows, man? Maybe that was a sign from God. Maybe that was a warning sign from God. Who knows? I don't normally believe in that bullshit. Because, you know, people are always trying to tie something to something, man. The new one is September 23rd. Everybody's scared of September 23rd. Yeah. You ain't seen that shit? Everybody talking about it's the end of the world on September 23rd and shit. Cause there's a well, it is true that on September 23rd there's I don't know if you know anything about constellations, but there's supposed to be an alignment in constellations that's never happened before in human history. And it's like out of the pages of the Bible. It's like, okay, there's a story in the Bible where it talks about one of the signs of the last days, right, is when this woman gives birth to something, right, or whatever. I don't know, you got to look into it yourself. I'm not too like knowledgeable about it. I just know the story. I know the verse in the Bible, right? So this constellation is actually the sign. Like, that's what they're saying, that because it's Virgo or something giving birth to something. I don't fucking know what the fuck it is. I have to look it up. It's supposed to be like this constellation that's gonna look like it's giving birth to something or whatever. And I don't know, there's people tying it into that Bible verse. So all you can do is just be like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. You know, that's what I always do, is okay, we'll see what happens. I hate those people that try to predict shit and try to say that they know for a fact that this is what it means. Like, you don't know shit. Even the Bible says that Jesus don't know. So Jesus don't know, and the angels don't know. We don't know shit. But I don't know, man. The Bible, that shit is crazy how certain shit is predicted. That's like certain stuff that happens. The solar eclipse is predicted in the Bible. The one that happened and the one that's happening 7 years from now. The blood moons were predicted in the Bible. So I mean, I don't know, but I don't think you can ever really know for like you know what I'm saying. I don't think if you can know for sure what event is for what. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if that's the sign or not. Like, you don't really know until it actually happens. God damn, these fucking potatoes are huge. God damn. Super potatoes, man. Eagles are going to the playoffs this year. That defense we got is good, boy. Yeah, I feel bad for Arizona too, because they don't have nothing else. Their offensive line is horrible, so they're not going to be able to throw the ball like that. It's going to be a tough year for Larry Fitzgerald in his last year in the NFL. I think it's going to be his last. Might as well go ahead and retire and walk away with your head held high. Not going to get no ring playing in Arizona. The NBA is different than the NFL. The NFL, you don't have to win a ring to be considered one of the all-time greats. What rank would you rank Fitzgerald in all-time Hall of Fame? I, yeah, and top receivers. I got him in my top 10. I got him in my top 10 all time. Yeah, I got him definitely. Maybe I don't know if I'd have him. I wouldn't know if I don't know if I'd really have him in my top 5 because you got Randy Carmichael, fucking Michael Irvin, fucking Jerry Rice. What's the guy that played for Randy Moss? You got T.O. Then you got the guy that played for Lynn Swann, the guy that played for Pittsburgh. I mean, there's a lot. So I think he's top 10 though. I think he'd get up there. What's the kid that played for Buffalo? He was really good too. Years ago when they went to 4 straight Super Bowls. Something Reed. I forget his name. I don't even think you can rank in the NFL like positions of top 10 positions. I don't know. It's hard. That's hard to do. It's easier in the NBA. Quarterbacks, you can just go by who has the most Super Bowls. But receivers all put up the same Hall of Fame type numbers. All of them have the same amount of catches, touchdowns. Like Chris Carter. Chris Carter's underrated. He's top 10. So I don't know. Larry Fitzgerald might not even be in my top 10. I just named a whole bunch of people ahead of him. I don't know if you ever got to see Chris Carter play. Number 7? Who's ahead of him? Bob Hayes. Marvin Harrison. What? Whoa, those ESPN is weird. Like, did they really leave off Irvin, Lynn Swann, and Reed and Randy Carmichael? Are you fucking kidding me? Randy Carmichael. I guess maybe I don't know what they're going by on their. None of those guys are even in the top. Where do they have Randy Moss? Maybe I don't remember you naming him. Man, Randy should be number 2. T.O. should be up there too. I don't agree with Bob Hayes. Are you fucking? Who's Bob Hayes? When didn't he play in like the 1930s or some shit? Get the fuck out of here, NF. Right, like get the fuck out of here. He played in the all-white league. Get out of here, man. I like how they have these white players always in the. Oh well, still is a whole. That's a generation. That's before they even threw the fucking football. How can he be considered one of the best? They didn't have numbers like they have today, or even like they had in the fucking 80s or the 90s. The guy's probably career numbers are nothing. Calvin Johnson should be higher than Bob Hayes. Are you kidding me? Megatron was a fucking monster, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Over the people that they got, Isaac Bruce, Marvin Harrison though. Fucking Peyton Manning made Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison would not be Marvin Harrison when he tried to play with somebody not named Peyton Manning. His career was over. Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning product. I think if you played with a Hall of Fame quarterback like Peyton Manning, you should lose some of your. I don't know about Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt though, Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner is not considered to me one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. No, he's not. He's number 0. No, he's number 0. He's number 0 as in there will never be. As in he will never be passed. See, number 1 implies that you can be passed up, that you can be, that somebody can challenge you, that somebody can take number 1. Yeah. Well, he's number. He's just not. Don't even rank him. Okay. Don't even rank him. Like he's that great. Like, you fucking kidding me? Have you ever looked at his career numbers? Nobody will ever catch Jerry Rice ever. I'm telling you right now, that's the one record in the NFL that will stand for eternity. Is Jerry Rice's records. It's impossible for any receiver to ever get those kind of numbers for a career. In freaking possible. Not many people have tried to catch freaking Randy Moss, Jerry Rice in the numbers department and career numbers. Many have tried, and none of. I'm telling you, it ain't happening. You'll see somebody break Tom Brady's 6 Super Bowls or 5 Super Bowl record before you'll see somebody break Jerry Rice's receptions record for a career. That guy was a fucking god, man, and I hated the 49ers back in the day. The Niners and Cowboys, I hated those teams. And the Raiders. Because I'm an Eagles fan. And if it wasn't for those teams that I named, the Eagles would have had a Super Bowl back in the day. Well, we had Reggie White, Herschel Walker, Randall Cunningham, fucking Carmichael, fucking. Did I already say Reggie White? Hermit, what's his name? Not Hermit, it's almost said Hermit. What's his name? He's on ESPN all the time now. Yeah, we did have Herm Edwards back in the day. That was the first Super Bowl, though. Yo, Sumo, I got the worst sports luck in the world, man. Every team that I like is garbage. That doesn't have no championships. Except for the Yankees. Except for the Yankees and the Devils. The New Jersey Devils. New Jersey Devils got a few Stanley Cups, and the Yankees, of course, got 27. About to make it 28 rings this year. So what's the new one like? What's she look like? Blonde or brunette? See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get the What? Well, see, you need to stop having that kind of expectations about yourself. You need to have that confidence, like, man, I'm gonna smash this chick. Oh, so you just met this girl. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so she's playing hard to get or something? What if she's already married? You could be writing this chick for no reason. Right, you over here trying to break somebody's happy home up. Sumo, you fucked up for that. Yeah, you are, bitch. You hoping she says, when you say, are you single, that she either says yes or she says it's complicated. She says it's complicated, you're good. Complicated means she has a man, but yet she's willing to get rid of him if something better presents itself. Oh, what did you do? Put some slick shit into a message, like, yeah. Tried to read her response. Made it. It's probably what's wrong with you. Sometimes you gotta take things slow, man. Can't just be up front. Can't just send her a message and be like, hey, can I get in your panties? Like, hey, I want to take you to dinner and get in your panties. I want to bring your panties home with me. It's like that's what you would do, Sumo. One of the weird suburban people. Oh shit! Almost fucking cut my thumb off. Cook her some food, Sumo. Cook her some dinner. Don't take her out. Cook. You can you know what you could do? You could order some food and then set it up like you cooked it. Yeah. Or just have your mom cook it and be like, "Cook, I did this for you." Women love dinner and romantic dinners at home. The gold diggers like to go out to the restaurant and see how much money you spend on them. The real ones like to just sit at home and eat a nice steak dinner or a nice dinner and talk. What? So you're not trying to have a relationship? You want relations instead of a relationship. I see. Gonna spend your whole paycheck on that girl. Damn. Why don't you just go to the corner and find a prostitute? Do they not have prostitutes? They must not have prostitutes in North Carolina. You're part of North Carolina. It's like, I think you can get cheaper if you just drive downtown somewhere. He said, I'll spend whatever it takes. Damn, she must be drop dead fucking gorgeous. You see the fucked up thing about when you fall in love is everybody's ugly except for the one you love. It's fucked up, man. They all just okay. It's fucked up. It's the truth. It's the truth. No, but it's the truth. Whatever he said, it's the grand poobah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen her. She's ugh. Oh, for him? Well, they have to be. You have to tell them that, I guess. Well, yeah, that is how it is, but it's how it's supposed to be when you love somebody. To him, she was. Otherwise, he wouldn't be attracted to her and sleeping with her, right? So, he must. I mean, I've seen what she looked like. I disagree with that. I disagree with that statement. You might tell them that they're the most beautiful person in the world, but they could still be butt-ass ugly. They could look like a troll. Where's the damn Kool-Aid pack? Lost it. Damn it. I don't know. MC has chops, man. He might not be able to. He has chops. You know. Find anybody else. Maybe that's why he started working out in the gym. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's good for him. Nah, I ain't seen what she looked like, but that's good for him because he was lonely. Guy was spending way too much time in the gym. I don't know what I did with it.
I haven't cooked in a while either, so it's good. We haven't had cooking. Well, like, David and I go, you grab the bottom looking for us a bit? Uh-huh.
You crazy, dude. Oh, you want to play, huh? That's why you keep bumping into me. Like, get that toy. Get that toy. Get that toy. Now we get it. Now we get that toy. Now we get it toy. Now we get that toy. Yeah, got that toy. I'm gonna get that toy. I'm gonna take it from you. Then you won't have no toy. Alright. Finish this Kool-Aid. I'm fucking thirsty. Holy shit. But yeah, in MC's defense, I will have to defend him. Defend my man MC. I have to defend him. Because I mean I can't help it that she's already gorgeous, but to be honest, I mean there's a lot of gorgeous women on the fucking planet. So being that I'm in love with her, is just, to me she would be. I'm not gonna say her name. Her name is I can't speak her name no more. But person that I love. The person that I love, right? To me, she's the most beautiful, gorgeous person in the world. Like, there's nobody more beautiful than her. I cannot help the fact. I didn't say that I didn't love her anymore. I just said I'm not gonna say her name. But like I said, just I can't help it that she is actually a pretty girl. But you know what I'm saying? It makes it even different. When you love them, they're even more beautiful. So I kind of understand what he's saying. But so maybe being that maybe she was pretty in the face, right? And even though Jillian was a big girl, maybe to him she was a pretty woman in the face, right? Because he had to be attracted to her to talk to her in the first place, right? You don't sleep with somebody you're not attracted to. You obviously sleep with a person before you fall in love with them, right? So common sense says that he was attracted to her beforehand. So being that he was already attracted to her, once he fell in love with her, it expanded his attractiveness. So she went from just being pretty and alright to now she's the most beautiful woman on earth. So I get where he's coming from. Because evidently he already thought she was pretty. It's not like he walked into the situation saying, "No, she's dog fucking ugly." Because he fucked her and kept her around, right? You know what I'm saying? He didn't make her one of those, she's gonna be over here on the side and never talk to her again, and this was just, I was drunk, and you know what I'm saying? She wasn't one of those. So I feel him. Poor MC. Yeah, because I mean, like right now, if you were to ask me who the most beautiful person on the earth is, to me, it would be the person that I'm in love with. It wouldn't be any other chick. I wouldn't say fucking Rihanna or anybody else like that, or it's just some hot blonde chick that I know that I see down the street. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a minute because it's like 14 gigabytes of updates to download, so it takes a minute. Talking to somebody on my damn broadcast, genius. That's who I'm talking to. You claim to be such a smart person, but you didn't even realize that when I said it takes a lot of updates to download. Wonder what I could be talking about. What other game has 12 billion updates? America's Army. So here's a smart person today. You know that? She's a smart person. No. I'm the smartest person I've ever known. I'm the smartest person I've ever known, and I know myself, so that counts. Yeah, I do actually. Thank you very much. Very much so. Do you love yourself? Oh, that's just weird. Wonder why you have no confidence. Yeah, he's not lonely anymore. I better. Did nobody tell you to take the chick to freaking out the miniature golf? We were supposed to make it happen.
WWA, you think of the game?
You said what? Did you just say you're not studying that chick? What the fuck did you just say? Dude, young people with your terminologies. Studying is what you do for a test. Bro, you was totally stunting her. You was trying to take her to miniature golf. What trends? You don't make no damn trends. Your trends are, oh, I'm VIP, about to lose the game. Yo, I almost lost because I was standing in the spawn. Oops. Yeah, right. Corny as hell.
Got your six.
Corny and boring.
I'm out. Cover.
Who takes a girl to miniature golf? It's like the most boring thing you could do. Yeah, cards is much more fun than playing miniature. Miniature golf is what you do with your wife and your kids. You have no wife and you have no kids. Yeah, but you can drink and you can play strip poker. Are you kidding me? Cards are very fun. Yeah, but it's miniature golf. I'm drinking lemonade. I'm about to quit playing AA. I'm playing like shit. I hate this game today. I don't know why. No, I'm not. I'm not single now.
Might as well took her to Chuck E. Cheese.
Myself. Exactly. I'm married to myself. I'm happy. Me, myself, and I. Well, he did create man first, so he did intend for us to live he did intend for us to live alone, and then he felt sorry for us. Fuck no, I live by myself alone. Yeah, old man in the shoe. No, yeah, I've always had somebody wind up living with me though. Yeah. You don't want to live with a woman for 4 years. I'll tell you that much. Unless you really love them. If you don't love them, you're gonna be arguing every goddamn day and fighting every day. As long as if your name is on the lease, then probably would be different. Well, no, because my name was on the lease too, so yeah, it didn't make no difference. Yeah, really, it makes no difference either way. Unless you actually are two people getting married and in love, you can't be in a relationship with a person and live with them. This doesn't work.
Tossing frag.
Don't live with her. Don't live with her. Yes, do that, but don't live with her until you know that you love her. After 5 years, then you move in. After 5 years, then you move in. Just wait 5 years, then move in. Man, once you move in with them, it's over. But then you're putting yourself in a fucked up situation, because if you live with a chick and she has her own shit, she could kick you out at any time. And well, this should just make your life a living hell, and then you want to leave. So. Get an Asian woman. This shit's for fairy tales.
Gotta reload.
Shit ain't real. People say it just to say it. Just to feel good for that moment, and then the next day they wake up and it's like, fuck, I was even saying I love that person for. It is. In 2017, it is. It is so. Everybody's too focused on self, man. You gotta focus on self too much. The world, think about it, man. The world is not geared for that, man. The world is geared for yourself. And even either for yourself or you and your kids, it's not geared for you to have another person involved. It's just not. You have too little time on your hands. Cause then you get married, right? Then you get married, right? And then you get married, and you both work for like 60 hours a week. So the only time you see each other is when you come home, and then it's most of and then what is it? Sex, good night, maybe an argument, You don't get what I'm saying. You don't get what I'm saying. Everything is geared. No, everything is geared towards self. So, well, the world makes you that way. The world makes you have to be that way. Yes, it does. No, for everybody. You gotta make money to survive. And if you want to keep a woman, it means you have to have a lot of money. And if you want to get married, you have to have a lot of money. Dude, you can't be cheap. You can't be cheap. Okay. And then when you get all that money, then she leaves you and takes it. Then she takes it all. then you have no money. And still paying fucking alimony. No, it's not that. It's just I don't believe in the fairy tale of love anymore. It just I don't believe in it. In order for me to get over what my situation is, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, love doesn't exist. It's not real. So therefore, it's no need to pay attention or get upset about it or have feelings about it. It's just part of life. Is life. Life is life. We wind up with whoever the fuck you wind up with at that moment, at that time of your life. I don't believe in destiny, fate, soulmates. No. I changed my whole opinion in a matter of well, sports is different. The sports is destiny. Whoever the better team is gonna win regardless. If you have all the better players, you're gonna win. It's destiny. Destiny is set in free agency when you sign Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors. It's like make it official. They're destined to win a lot of titles. No, but all seriousness, all seriousness, I don't believe in that stuff no more. I just don't. I believe it's just a whole bunch of hogwash. It's just a bunch of hogwash that we say to make ourselves feel good. Listen, love is just an excuse. Love and relationships are just an excuse to have sex every fucking day. If we didn't have to have sex, we wouldn't be in relationships. If we didn't enjoy sex, you think we would fucking give a shit about having a girlfriend? Fuck no, you wouldn't if you didn't have sex. So all it is just an excuse to have fucking sex. Dude, if there was no need for people to procreate and we didn't have genitalia, well, there would be no living with a woman, there would be none of that stuff. There would be none of that. Everybody would be you wouldn't have kids, so therefore you could be the most selfish thing in the world. You could be the most selfish person in the world and worry about yourself. No, I'm saying you could be that way because you don't have to worry about having kids. You don't have to worry about taking care of nobody but yourself. So to me, marriage is just an excuse to, you know what, I don't feel like lazily going to the bar every day to get into a woman, so I'm just gonna marry this chick so I have a guaranteed piece of ass every night. That's all that shit is, man. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Now in our minds we say we love a person and blah 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 blah, this other stuff, so it makes it feel good. Makes it a story. It adds some emotion. Adds some emotion to it because we're an emotional species. I'm a little bitter is what I am. I'm thinking very clearly. It's just a bunch of bullshit. How a person go one day they change their whole everything just changed. If you love a person, bro, if you love somebody, if there was such thing as love, you would never change. It would be continuous. You would work towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be nothing that you play with. It wouldn't be. You wouldn't say it'll happen at the right moment, at the right time. You wouldn't say stupid shit like that if you love the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't believe in love. I don't believe in that shit, man. I don't believe in that bullshit. I believe that the easiest way to do it is just fucking be honest with a female and be like, I don't want no fucking relationship. I just want to fuck. That's it. And keep it moving. Keep it moving. We can fuck once or twice, 3 times, 4 times. Just don't be mad if I don't text you tomorrow. That's everybody's intentions. You don't get with a chick not to. You don't get with a chick. You might not sleep with her on the first day, but you're going to eventually sleep with her, right? You're eventually going to want to fuck her. You're eventually going to do that. So what do you mean? It is. That is a motivation. The first time you got a piece of pussy. The first time you got into girls. The first time you was. You went into girls when you didn't know about pussy. You didn't know about sex. When at 10 years old, you wasn't into no damn girls. I was at 12, you know, so, but I was already doing stuff at that age, so. It's all men's motivation in life. Are you kidding me? What do you think men want to be kings for and be presidents for and have power for? To get as much pussy as possible. Even Trump said it. Why? Even Trump said it. The benefit of being rich is so you can grab everybody's pussy. It's so many people, but it's so many people butthurt off of that. But who says it? Who can deny it as that? Yeah, rich people don't get to do that. Yes, they do. Rich people get to walk up and do whatever the fuck they want to do to any woman because women love money and power. So what he said was the truth. That's the truth. Or you could be in love with a chick, marry a chick, have 3-4 kids with her. Fucking 10 years down the road, she's fucking you don't work your ass off. You don't work your ass off to get yourself to this stable position where you got this nice house, nice car, everything. You got the pool in the backyard. As soon as you move into the neighborhood, the new neighborhood, next thing you know, while you're at work, your fucking wife is banging the fucking plumber or the fucking goddamn. It's like she banging the poor up motherfucker to make less money than you. They are the same thing with us. Same thing with us though. Same thing with us. We do the same shit. Yeah, we do. What's the percentage of men that don't cheat on their wives? Like 0.1, like 5 or some shit like that. We don't know because we've never been married and we've never been in those situations. Our wife pisses us. Our wife pisses us off, right? Our wife pisses us off and she ain't be giving us no sex. And next thing you know, this hot fucking 20-year-old chick takes her fucking clothes off and jumps on you. What you gonna do? Bitch, you fucking that hot 20-year-old chick, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You doing it? And your wife just ain't gonna find out about it. Hey, come on, man. It's human nature, bro. Human nature. Human nature, man. I would say you wouldn't do it because you love a person, but I don't believe in love. That shit ain't real. I can say all day long if I love a person, I wouldn't do that if I was in that situation. But you know what? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in love. So you know what? I probably would do it. I probably would. Cause I would totally do it. I would be on it. What happened to me? Reality hit. That's what happened. You know, she didn't tell me nothing. That's the whole point. Nothing happened out of it. It was a waste of my time is what it was. A waste. Waste of conversation. The fuck you gonna text me for and start talking to me about some shit and tell me you love me? I don't wanna hear that shit if it ain't true. I don't wanna hear that shit. This shit's ridiculous. But that's what bitches do though, man. They get lonely and shit, and so they fucking hit you up and make up a whole bunch of shit just so they can have some conversation. That's what they do. Till they meet the next dick. Till they meet the next dick, and then they meet the next dick, and usually they just forget about you. Like, oh shit. That's all it is, man. I know from experience anyway, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Once you give a chick the good dick, it's over, bro. Like they are instantly yours. It's just crazy, yo. So that's all it's about, bro. It's all it's about. It's Because I don't live in the same state, motherfucker. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why she stayed my friend for 10 years is because I gave her good dick 10 years ago. What are you talking about? The whole reason why she claims that she loves me. When she ain't getting no dick, she hit me up. Then as soon as she gets some dick, she don't hit me up no more. It's because it's all it's about. It's all about sex. It's the only reason why we fall in love. It's the only reason why we get in a relationship. It's for sex. You wouldn't go out chasing women if you wasn't trying to get no pussy. Plain and simple. You don't go out to the fucking go to the mall and I know I wasn't going to the mall when I was young just to go get numbers. I'm going to get some fucking pussy. I ain't just going to the mall to get numbers. So, just saying, bro. Ain't no such thing as love. That shit's just all the fantasy we make up in our head. To make it easier for us to procreate and keep our species alive. That's it. Because we have to. If we don't have sex and we don't have children and we don't have a species anymore. We have to do something, and we have to make an excuse for something for it. You know? How the hell you tell me that Adam and Eve loved each other? They were created at the same time. They were fucking the first day. So don't give me that nonsense about love. They didn't love each other. They fucked each other and had kids, and they was created. They didn't. You tell me God assigned love in their heart? That God automatically made them love each other when they created them? I thought He created you with free will, right? So if you had free will, they certainly had kids together, did they? They didn't have no romance and no falling in love period and all that nonsense. No, they first day they was created, they was like, oh shit, you're naked, I'm naked, let's go have sex. Let's have Cain and Abel. God said, be fruitful and multiply. Dude, most cultures, in most cultures anyway, they don't even believe in love. They assign fucking marriages in freaking most countries. Did you know that? Middle East, India, China, you don't fucking choose who you marry. That is messed up, but it just goes to tell you that there's no such thing as love. It's for our species to continue and exist. Yeah, a bunch of people that believe that they're in love, but it's just a mental thing. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. I'm not bitter. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind, bro. Hey. I'm gonna team kill my team here. Man. America's Army. Just had 20 kills the last game. I can only go 5 and 3 in this game.
Changing mags. Reloading.
Ooh, I am so mad. I am taking my aggression out on all these people. Get your ass out of my face. Oh my god, I'm so by myself. Yeah, thank you, Hines. This guy was in Red Hall the whole time. And the guy that was in Red Hall comes out and kills me. don't believe in that shit, Sumbo. I don't believe in that shit, man. I'm telling you. I'm serious as a heart attack right now. I'm not chasing that shit no more. If that shit happens, if I get married one day, I get married one day. If I be in a relationship with somebody that actually lasts for a while, like, you know, a couple years, then that happens. But I'm not chasing that shit no more. I'm not paying attention to that shit no more. It's just not important. What's important is my soul and how many people I help get to that kingdom upstairs. That's all that's important in my life. If nobody ooh. No, you know, the way I look at it is like it's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. If there was such thing as love, you would never change that. Your feelings would not fucking change. Your feelings wouldn't change. You just wouldn't. So there's very few people that I say that I actually have loved in this world, because how many people actually stick with one fucking person their whole entire life? Yeah, but we are also not in a we're in a fallen state, not a you know, we're not what we were before when we were first created. So therefore our hearts are automatically evil. So evil intentions. So all men and women's hearts are not pure, right? So just saying. Exactly. So that affects everything. I don't believe we felt love before we sinned. I don't believe we had no knowledge of good and evil, so we didn't even know what love was. We were like the animals. We did whatever we did without thinking. We did what the animals did. That's how we lived before we fell, right? We didn't think about love. Adam and Eve didn't think about love. They just had sex and had Cain and Abel. So yeah. So but okay, exactly. And they never loved each other. So what's the point? So it had nothing to do with love. So like I said, love is a false equation that we put in mathematically in our heads to keep our species alive. Okay, but see, then you have to, if you want to have children, you want your children to be raised the right way. It takes a man and a woman, not a man and a woman and a woman. Okay, it takes a man and a woman, okay, to be in the picture with a child for the entire life. But he's still in the kid's picture, right? I mean, but it would be better for you to be with the woman, right? So what excuse do you need to make up for you to stick with that person for 18 years to raise at least one of your kid? You need love. You need love. Yeah, Maddie's his ex-wife. No, he never told me about why they broke up. Oh, so that's why you told me to say something about his ex-wife. I think she was already gay. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, people are going to have the right to do what they want to do in life, but I don't think that's right for a child. A child needs a father. I don't like it, because that forces the child to grow up into that culture, and what if that child is only going to know that lifestyle, like, so he's going to automatically be gay because he's. And then that too, it's also a sin. It's also, you know, my uncle knows how I feel about that. I've told him that plenty of times. Just because you're gay don't mean I agree with what you do. I think I hurt his feelings one day when I told him that. I said, it's a sin. It's a sin, man. I care about your soul. I don't want you to go to hell. No, you're not. No, it's a choice. It's a personal choice. It's like choosing what color you like, red or blue. This guy's camping in a fucking corner, man. I don't believe that you're born. The only thing I believe is that you're born with sin, and sin leads to all different types of sins. Okay, you could be racist, you could be gay, you could be foul mouth, potty mouth, you could be a lot of different things. You could be like me. Chain smoking, weed smoking. Used to be alcohol drinking. Woman slaying. Man, I'm totally pissed about the whole situation, man. The whole situation. It done turned my whole stomach. Like, man, I don't even. Fuck controlling shit. I don't give a shit about that shit no more. I don't care. She ain't getting no fucking text message, a phone call. That's the whole point. She didn't say anything. I said nothing. I said nothing because she said nothing. Yep. The problem because it was a waste of my time to text me. It was a waste of my time. Enough conversation for me to say she's full of shit. No. Well, I didn't do nothing. That's the whole problem. She didn't say anything. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. You want to text me. And then as the conversation goes on, you want to talk about all this other shit and make it look like you still want us to wind up together and all this other shit, right? And then it goes from that to that bitch you don't even text my phone. So it's like wasting my time. What was the point of you texting me and saying all that shit? I texted her enough. No, that's the whole point. Ignoring my conversations, ignoring me, ignoring my text messages, choosing not to respond back. That's the whole point. Oh, you know what I'm saying, Simone. If some girl tell you she love you, right, and then she don't talk to you at all, exactly. So you know that think about it. It doesn't make sense, right? If you haven't texted somebody, if you haven't talked to nobody in 5 months, right? What did you mean? What do you mean? That don't matter. So what's the whole Sumo, listen to what you're saying. You're saying that as if I'm the one that approached her and texted her and was trying to talk to her that way. You don't get what I'm saying. She fucking texted me out of nowhere. She the one that said, I'm not gonna tell you all that. No, it wasn't hey. No, it wasn't hey, whatever. It was. Yeah, exactly. It was the deep stuff. It was, it was, like, what's the point? What's the point of you texting me after 4 months to tell me all this shit? Or tell me you missed me, blah, 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 blah. You think about me all the time, blah, 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 blah. You still love me, blah, blah, blah. Calling me sweetheart. Texting me in the morning out of nowhere. Hey, sweetheart. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Me being me, I actually even said, hey, I don't want to get too excited because, you texted me and I don't want to make it, I don't want me to jump the gun. So, I don't know if there's still anything there. She got mad at me just because I said or even implied that there wasn't even anything there. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if to say, yeah, she still feel there's something there. So then for you to go from that to all of a sudden you don't even talk to me now. Like, it's not, you don't even think about it enough to speak to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. What's the point of wasting my time? You feel me? Because if you say you want something, right? What do you do, Sumo? You go for that, right? Right. You don't say stupid shit like, it'll happen at the right moment at the right time. Oh, that's a way of you saying, hey, motherfucker, I really only just hit you up to hit you up. I just don't want to say anything else because I still want to be your friend. That's what that is. Because if you felt any other way, you've had 4 months to not talk to me at all. And if you missed me that much and you really wanted me, you would be talking to me and being like, hey, what can we do to get you and me together, right? And then whenever we would be doing, we would be talking about that. We would be working towards that or setting some kind of goals or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what people do, right? If they're in love, right? So, like I said, it's all a bunch of hogwash. Love is a bunch of bullshit. People are only in love with somebody when they're alone. And they're lonely. She must not be getting a lot of dick or something. Who knows? That was some good food. Do you agree with me, Sumo? You agree with me? Yeah. I mean, to me, it's just common sense. I was, we ain't gonna say I was perfectly happy in my life, but I was perfectly fine in my life. I wasn't, I mean, I ain't gonna say I wasn't thinking about her, because of course you think about a person you love, off and on here and there, and you think about them, you wonder how they're doing and shit like, but you know what I'm saying, I wasn't giving a fuck. I didn't care. Yeah, but I wasn't to the point where I gave a fuck. I was still fucking bitches, not giving a fuck. I didn't give a shit. A couple of them. I wasn't being a whore, but I was doing me in life. I wasn't going to text her. I wasn't going to bother her. I wasn't going to send her no text message. I was going to let her live her fucking life and let her do whatever the fuck she want to do. The fact that you even fucking bothered me, to put yourself in my life again is like, damn, you done fucked everything up now, because now you're on my fucking brain. I wasn't even thinking about you. Now I gotta think about you. For you to go back to doing whatever you were doing. Because on this end, there's probably something there, but on that end, there ain't nothing there. If there was something over on that end, she wouldn't have stopped talking to me for 4 months, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm just too over it. Like, fuck that shit. Nah, she must have broke up with whoever. Like, I told her that before. I said, man, every time you break up with somebody, then you want to hit me up. Leave me the fuck alone. That's the way I look at it. Every time she break up with somebody or she get lonely, she want to text me, hey, and my dumb ass go for it because I love her and I care, and I want to see how she's doing it. And then one thing turns to another. And then who the one pissed off in the end? Me. Nah, no more of that. That bitch could write I'm glad I don't have a cell phone. Only way to get a hold of me is Facebook, and I'm about to delete my Facebook. Here, there to change it. I'm over it, as the song say. I'm over it. I've been playing that song a lot.
Like and subscribe to J Gribbs.
Sumo, who's online, bro? Sniffing them online? Yeah, I might get off too if these guys ain't getting on. I'm gonna play one more. I got a headache today. Been thinking too much. I got a fucking headache. And what you think? I've been thinking about that shit. Like, alright, come on, bro. I ain't stupid. And the reason why I knew it is because I said some shit the other day. It's like we were talking and I said some shit, and I haven't heard one fucking word back from her since then. Like I told her, I said, it don't fall in your lap. Nothing don't fall in your fucking lap. I'm 31 years old, about to be 32. I'm not trying to wait till next year, the next year, and the next year for you to figure out when the fuck you want this thing to happen. You say all this shit, but I've been here for 2 years. Like, I could be literally have already been out of this state, living there. You know, where I'm close to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, working on her. Could have already been done that 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I could have been done that 2 years ago. So, I'm over it. If a motherfucker really wanted that shit. Damn, that shit would happen.
Defense team, defend the objectives and secure enemy ordnance.
Hell no. You don't like a woman like that? I do too. I mean, I don't have to go with her, but I don't mind a chick. Like, I like a chick that gets out and goes out with her friends and goes and drinks. Lets me sit at home and play my fucking video game. Like, go to the bar, go drink, go. I want to play the game, go. straight up. I ain't gonna be accusing you of nothing. Go have fun. you just when you come home, just know we having sex. We'll make sure you're not cheating. Bitch, you come in the house talking about you need to take a shower. We got a problem. Your woman ever goes out and comes home and says she needs to take a shower before she kisses you or touches on you, it's a problem. We have a failure of you being loyal, bitch. Better learn how to put some vinegar on that shit when you come home. That should be a fucking comedian. My life experience, I would be an awesome comedian. You got work tomorrow, don't you? Alright, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow when you get off work, man. Alright, bro. Smokey. Daddy gonna go to bed too in about an hour. I got a fucking headache. Ugh. Smokey. I know I didn't give you no meatloaf. I'm so sorry. Daddy's gonna make a second plate. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Daddy didn't feed you, huh? Cause why you sitting there looking like that? It's pathetic, bro. You are when pathetic, bro. Wow, I'm about to get off, man. This is insane. These people play like little fucking 2-year-olds, man. I really don't have time for this camping today, man.
I'm out. Reloading.
This is insane, yo. They're on the attacking side. Why are they camping?
Patch me up.
In the back of their fucking spawn like that. It's ridiculous. I gotta keep killing everybody. And they planted. This is a lot. Oh, kill him. One more. Got
The bomb is being disarmed.
He got it. Nope. Moat Productions gonna camp in the back of the spawn. Why do people never look through their scope when they go, or at least put the crosshair up when they? I don't understand that. You've seen a guy and you just keep running. Like, what the fuck, man? I hate this game today, really do. I've only had like 2 20 kill games today. How did you die from that frag, dude? You literally saw me running away from this frag, dude. You fucking what my god, these people, dude, are so fucking stupid. No way, man. I hate saw guns. That's ridiculous. Saw guns are just OP, man. That's crazy, dude. I shot him in his fucking dick. The last guy's AFK. Gotta get kicked.
I'm hit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This team is bad. This team is really bad, and this guy with the shotgun is annoying.
Defense team, defend the objectives and secure enemy ordnance.
There goes the guy with the shotgun. Oh, wow. Killing people already. Gotta pre-fire the shit out of the shotgun is what I'm telling you. Oh man, I don't even have time to fucking heal myself. Wow, another shotgun. Oh no, man. Yeah, he is a shotgun. God damn it, man. I'm always the only one shooting at any fucking thing down there. Why did I go down there? Everybody's up here, camping in one spot, the same fucking corner too. And that the whole team was running from me. This is insane, dude. This guy's getting raped in the same spot. Come on, kill this guy. Now go heal your team.
Reload.
Thank you. I got lucky though. You got so fucking lucky then.
Covering your move.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Move, man. Fuck you, you stupid bitch, and your fucking saw gun camping in a box. You little fucking pussy. I hate this fucking game, man. I swear to God, dude.
Incoming grenade.
I want a saw gun. I swear to God, I want to use a saw gun. It's the only way you can kill these fucking faggots, man. Sit on a fucking goddamn spawn in a fucking box, in between the boxes at the beginning. Loser. I always run into the saw gunner. I never can run into their scrubs. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, come on, man. Fucking god, why? Oh my god, shut the fuck up, dude. God damn.
Tossing frag.
The fuck out of here, man. Oh my fucking god. Figures fucking saw guns. Oh my god, dude. Nobody's fucking down here. Nobody covered that side on the bottom. Nobody went to the bottom. Nobody. This guy was fucking saw gun. Over and over again. That's all I run into is fucking saw guns over and over. And I got no fucking help on this fucking team. I'm done. I'm done.